Commission of India was colluding with the BJP to steal elections. तो हम इलेक्शन कमीशन से नहीं कह रहे हैं, हम हिंदुस्तान के युवाओं से कह रहे हैं, हिंदुस्तान की जनता से कह रहे हैं, ये आपका भविष्य है, गरीबों का भविष्य है, ये आपके आंख के सामने पूरा का पूरा सिस्टम चोरी किया जा रहा है.
This and whether you're considering boycotting polls in the coming times as one of your key allies has suggested.
We are saying, हम कह रहे हैं कि if the election commission now does not give us electronic voter data, not only of current election, so for some time now, there has been suspicion among the public based on a couple of points. Anti-incumbency is something that hits every single party in every single democracy. But for some reason, the BJP is the only party in a democratic framework that basically does not suffer this idea of anti-incumbency. That was the first thing. Second thing, exit polls, opinion polls saying one thing, you saw in the Haryana election, you saw in the Madhya Pradesh election, and then suddenly the result going in a completely different direction with massive swings. And this also included our own internal polling, which is quite sophisticated. So polling was showing us something, opinion polls are showing us something, polls, the regular polls showing us something, and suddenly we are finding the result is in the opposite direction. Third thing, we noticed that there is always a reason. There is always a reason given for this lack of anti-incumbency, for this shift suddenly from these opinion polls, right? And the reasons are multiple: Ladli Behna, Pulwama, now Sindhur. So we saw this pattern, and then, of course, the most fundamental thing, that elections are choreographed. There was a time in India, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वोटर मशीन नहीं थी, इंडिविजुअल वोट था, पूरा देश एक दिन वोट करता था. बट आज के जमाने में यूपी में अलग अलग वोटिंग होती है, बिहार में कभी और हो रही है, महीनों के लिए चलती है. एंड दिस वाज समथिंग दैट वी वर सस्पिशियस. ये महीनों के लिए, व्हाई इज इट टेकिंग सो लॉन्ग, एंड व्हाई इज देयर कोरियोग्राफी? सडनली द Haryana and Karnataka elections are repositioned, dates are changed. So this is what general public को suspicion थी, हमें भी suspicion थी. उसके बाद suspicion became concretized. महाराष्ट्र पे पहले हम स्टेट लेवल पर बता नहीं पा रहे थे कि इस सस्पेशन का कारण क्या है, व्हाट इज द लॉजिक बिहाइंड दिस. मेनी आर्ग्यूमेंट्स वर मेड, द लॉजिक वाज डिफिकल्ट फॉर अस टू कम बाय. इन महाराष्ट्र एंड इन हरियाणा वी सॉ इट राइट इन आवर फेस. एंड महाराष्ट्र, एज आई हैव सेड, अरे it's amazing. So महाराष्ट्र में, और ये हमने पब्लिकली कहा, इलेक्शन कमीशन को कहा, महाराष्ट्र में more voters added in 5 months than 5 years. More voters added in 5 months than in 5 years, caused us suspicion. More voters than the entire population of Maharashtra. Again, very surprising fact. And then huge jump in voter turnout after 5 p.m. And everybody saw this. महाराष्ट्र में विधानसभा में हमारा गठबंधन वाइप आउट हो जाता है और लोकसभा में कुछ ही महीने पहले हमारा गठबंधन स्वीप करता है. द इलेक्शन कमीशन refuses, absolutely refuses to give us the voter list. Doesn't give it to political parties, gives it in a form where it simply cannot be analyzed, or it couldn't be analyzed until we did this work. And go back. EC rejects Congress plea for machine readable Maharashtra voter list. Machine readable is the key. Because if we want to analyze the data, we need soft copies. And I'll explain to you why. Go back here. And then something very interesting they did. They said we are going to destroy CCTV footage. And this was surprising to us because there was this question in Maharashtra that you would have had to have massive voting after 5:30 for the numbers to add up. And our people knew, and the alliance people knew that in the polling booths, no such thing happened. There was not massive voting after 5:30. There were no big lines after 5:30. So these two things made us believe with reasonable certainty that the Election Commission of India was colluding with the BJP to steal elections. Voters who didn't have addresses or were just fake addresses. Bulk voters in single address, one building, 50 people, 60 people, one bedroom house, but we go there, no 50 people living there. No record of those people ever having living there. One family living in that house. Invalid photos, photos which you simply cannot see or no photos existing of theirs on the polling list. And then the most interesting, misuse of Form 6. Form 6 is the form that allows new voters to become voters. So generally Form 6 is anyone who's 18 and above but hasn't voted in the last election. So they should be between 18 and 22, 23 years old. And so now we're going to go into the details and we're going to show you how this was done. Here is duplicate voter. There are 11,965 voters of this type. This is a gentleman called Gurkirat Singh Dang. Here he is. Can you zoom in? Gurkirat Singh Dang appears once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, in 4 different polling booths in the constituency. He is the same name, the same address, the same person, 4 different polling booths. And this is not just one person, this is thousands of people in one assembly. Second example, same voter voting in multiple polling booths in Karnataka in the assembly and also voting in Uttar Pradesh, voting in Lucknow, voting in Varanasi. Zoom in, no, show the name. This is the gentleman called Aditya Srivastava. Just zoom out for a second. Yeah, just zoom into the top 2 there. He votes in booth number 458, same person. He votes again in booth number 459, same person. Go down. And then this gentleman goes Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh, Karnataka and Maharashtra. So he's got his name on 4 lists.